Hey man, we ain't dealing with the Lord. Lord ain't dealing with us, I mean. You know what I'm saying? Period. You got something?
Book of John, chapter 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. These words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So what's the point of preaching this word, man? You know, it's gonna, you know, if you don't preach this word, man, and don't rehearse it, it leads to death, man. So what's the point? What's the point of preaching, man? When death is all around you.
Oh yeah.
Like, come on, man. These words are life, man. Life. Don't you want life?
Yep.
That go back to what you were speaking about earlier about eyes and ears, man. You gotta hear these words, man. Our people will cling on to these words, man. When they hear these words, man. These words are spiritual food for you, man. Because what does this dark ass society give you, man? Nothing but darkness and death. Listen to the music they play. Watch TV. They turn your women into whores, man. Little girls are being turned into whores. They turn little boys into faggots, man.
And
they got, what was that? And pimps, man. Faggot pimps, man. Because most of the pimps was punks, man. The dudes was pimps growing long ass nails, started cooked off their nails, man. They was punks, man. And they had women ass ways. They got their hair done all the time, man. They got their nails done all the time, man. Them was women ways, man. Let the women do that shit, man. But in this society, they preach it's cool for a man to do that shit, man. You know? It's a wicked ass place.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 4-on-1.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. And they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
And you niggas gonna die, man. You niggas gonna die don't believe in this book. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, ain't listening to these words, ain't taking them to heart.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Y'all finna die.
Right. Get back up. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Hey, say peace and safety. And what they've been told on, hey, it's a lot of peace and safety, and we gonna do this, and we gonna take care of that. Hey, that's say, calm before the storm. Cause that's what's about to happen. Hey, it's gonna be a lot of things that's be cheap, merchandise that's gonna be cheap, that they think they're gonna be in a good case.
Right.
Hey, but y'all about to fall real hard, man. Esau is a cunning devil, man.
He's crafty.
Come on, he's very crafty, man. He gonna make you think you're doing good in a land where everything's destroyed.
Right. He's the devil. The devil means deceiver. The so-called white man is the damn devil the Bible speaks of, man.
That's
Right? He's a liar, a thief, a murderer. Okay? And this is the only way to salvation, man. Is believing the gospel, man.
Hey, that's why the waster is created, man, you know? The devil has a purpose upon this earth, man. It's the real, you dumbass 2/3 into his plot and plan, which is, at the end of the day, to get this and to believe in that picture that man has right there in his hand, you know? These are all, everything goes hand in hand with his plan, man.
Yeah.
He has a clandestine plan, man, to get you 2/3, you know, to continuously dwell in your bullshit, man. You know? That's the dark clouds over your head, man. That thing that you can't never leave the ghetto. You can't never have anything in the hood, man. That's the dark clouds that are over our people, man. This was not our place of rest, man. This is no comfort zone for us, man. So stop trying to pretend like it is, man. Your rappers, your actors, they're not comfortable, man. They hate this place too, but they're not gonna tell you that, man. They hate their lives, man. A lot of them can't even have mirrors in the houses, man, because they can't look in the mirror at themselves because all the foul things they've done to their people or even themselves, man. You know?
They want to keep that bag. They want to keep that
Yeah,
money.
hell yeah, man.
That's why they keep up these lies and this fuckery and this bullshit that they're pushing on our people. I got something for you. This is 2 Peter 3:10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, man. Hey. Why? Because you niggas ain't listening. You niggas ain't heard the prophets. It's the same thing that happened back in the day when Hashem Yahushua was here, man. Y'all didn't listen to him. And look, y'all had him killed. It's the same thing right now today that we going through, man. It says, in the which the heaven shall pass away with a great noise, man. And that's them missiles hitting this place, man. Tearing this bad boy up. You got something you want to say?
I got something.
It says, with a great noise, and it said that the elements shall melt with vibrant heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Yeah, so all y'all wickedness, everything that y'all hold on to, all y'all idols, all that shit gonna be done away with. It's gonna be gone, man. It's gonna be burned up in smoke. All the things that y'all hold precious and dear to y'all heart, all these possessions that, hey, in this world is gonna get burned up. Yeah, all your cars, your houses, your favorite clothes, your favorite shoes, chains, all that.
Nowhere.
Everything gonna be gone, man.
Yeah, nowhere it's gonna be.
Come on, even you.
Yeah.
It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holiness, conversations, and godliness? What conversations should you be having on a daily basis when you
Hey, how you gonna be acting, man? Hey, seeing that the Lord is gonna come back, seeing that all this shit gonna be burnt, seeing that none of this shit matters, hey, what are you gonna be doing here in the last days, man? You gonna be seeking Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua and truth and sincerity and seeking for repentance, or are you gonna be going along with the bullshit? You see?
like brother said, go ahead.
This is not.
Let me finish this up. This is verse 12. It says, looking and hasting until the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with vibrant heat.
So that's the spirit that you gotta be in, hastening the day of the Lord, man. Hastening in the day that the Lord comes and bring this destruction and bring that judgment upon the earth, man. Not trying to be a part of this world, trying to prosper in this world, trying to forward this world, trying to be down with the self-proclaimed white man, the devil and his agenda. Hell no, you supposed to be prophesying against that, signing and crying against the abominations that be done there in the midst thereof, man. You see, because that's what the Lord is looking for.
Verse 13 says, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness, man.
Righteousness, man. Hey, I was on World Star, and there was a video of a alphabet. It was a transformer dude that transformed into a girl.
What that is, bro.
Supposedly,
We're not gangbangers.
and that girl transformed. That dude was having a hormonal enforced period.
Yeah. This place.
Experience so-called cramps, man. That's wickedness, man.
Yeah.
Defiling of souls, man. And we vexed with, as this is about Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation conduct of the wicked, man.
They had this summer, you know, they had this pride parade. The new thing, the women are chopping off their fronts. So now they trying to really look like men. And they had a bunch of them coming through here with their breasts cut off, and you could tell, man. You know? Now they got these certain type of shirts where you can really tell. And I'm like, man. So they done went. The dykes used to wear sports bras back in the day. Keep it with
Them bandage things they used to put around them too.
They would do that all that.
Now they mutilated.
And they can't go back no more. Lord ain't about to let the breasts go back. So what about if they have a baby?
What happened at the, no. Say they don't have a baby or whatever. What happened at the end? They end up killing themselves, man, because they realized they fucked up, man. It's a dude or whatever. I was on Twitter shipping a heavy diesel still, but it's a dude that paid like $15K to transform himself into a dog, and now he regretting this shit, man.
I seen that.
Hey,
I didn't know if that was real or not.
Backwardness.
I didn't know if that was real or not.
Hey, even the point that the shit that happens in this place, it's like, what the fuck, man?
Well, to add on to what you were saying real fast, a lot of even, so we were just getting on the women, wanted to be the men, well the men, to go ahead and cut their private parts off. A lot of them dudes is committing suicide. The suicide rate is real high for those trans dudes, and you know what I'm saying, and it was once again on that Twitter or TikTok, one of the two I was on, and they said that they're regretting that shit right now. They regret, man. They regret the fact they cut off their male genitals, man.
And you know what? And you know what's fucked up?
Exactly.
It go with your Dwayne Wades and shit like that. These so-called celebrities letting their kids underage cut their fucking private parts off and stuff. Now they regretting it when they get older. Like, damn, this ain't what I want to be.
I fucked up.
Got fucked up.
Well, these are adults. So that's a kid.
No,
they gotta go.
yeah,
That's a kid. So guess what? He got to go through All his homies is popping chicks. You done cut your shit off, so you can't pop no chick. You can't lose your virginity now, man. A double whammy. A triple whammy. You ain't gonna be able to produce.
And that nigga D-Wade, his thing, I can't even refer to it as a person, is bugged up because this dude changed himself to a female to date a female that changed themselves to a male.
That's why this is Babylon, man. That's why this place is missile food, man. That's why we cry to the Lord, man, to get rid of this place, man.
Oh, this shit confused you. Right. I got a precept though, you got it. This Proverbs 8 and 35. It says, "For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord." When you look at the men of the Lord, and they know what's going on through Snake Kayal Bashunashai, and they can tell you what's going to happen in the end and what to avoid, how to avoid punishments. It says in 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter. But hey, verse 36, "But he that sinneth against me walketh his own soul. All they that hate me love death." And the Lord said in 2nd Ezra, the 1st chapter, that our people have forsaken their own selves. Hey, nigga, you in the water drowning and shit, and we throw you a life raft, you smack that motherfucker out the way. Hey, that ain't hurting the nigga on the boat. That's hurting your ass. You the one that's drowning, man. You in quicksand, somebody throw you a rope. You man, I don't need this motherfucking rope.
I'm waiting on the Lord. Lord, just give me a rope. He gonna get me out himself.
He told his ass, "No, fuck that. I'm finna get myself out this bitch." And he gets the father more. His ass dead.
At the end of the day, we just wipe the blood off our hands, like the scripture say, man. You know what I'm saying? We giving you warning, like you said, man. We're giving you warning right now, man. Hey, cause very soon, it's gonna be a wrap. This warning, they getting ready to flood upon us, man. They getting ready to come down with great wrath, man. They just got, I put out a video. These devils got these new goddamn robot dogs, man. They getting more and more advanced with them now. And guess what? They're releasing them on the streets on the people, man. In Houston, Texas, they got them up there, man.
California, they got it out there.
What was that?
In California, they got it out
See,
there.
in California, man. In New York, they had protested and told them, hey man, please put the things away. But that was only for a short time, man. Because you know these devils, he coming up with this technology, and he ain't just coming out with it just for show, man. He about to unleash it on the people, man.
This Hosea chapter 4 and verse 4, it says, "Yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priests." They priests having a brother, as it says in that 2nd Ezra, I believe, our people are forsaking themselves. You come and argue with the men that's showing you the way to your salvation, man. Right. You contending with the people that's telling you to get right with the Heavenly Father before you come back with that wrath, man. So as the scriptures say, the merciful man doing good to his own soul, you're fucking yourself over.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 11. "But ye are they that forsook the Lord Yahweh, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that truth, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number." Say, by y'all, you forsaking us, man. Not only you forsaking us, man, you forsaking Yahweh Shai, you forsaking the one that sent Yahweh Shai, Yahweh the Heavenly Father, man. So therefore, he gonna give you over to Esau so he can fuck you up with his robotic dogs, his robotic soldiers. He gonna be fighting Cyrax. You know, in them characters from Mortal Kombat, like you say, you gonna be fighting Cyrax.
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah, hell yeah.
So hey, the Lord's gonna give you over to Esau, man. That sword, you know, Lord's sword, which is Esau.
Hey, everything the man just mentioned, who are they mostly coming for? You damn Israelites, man. That's who they mostly unleashing these damn things upon, man. They gave you poison water in Flint, Michigan. Hey, Michigan ain't nothing right around a stone's throw from here, right or wrong, man. So who's to say we're not drinking that shit, man? A lot of our piping in these buildings got hella lead in them, man. So everything's jacked up around this place, man. So a lot of these devices that was coming out with are for you Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? So Lord willing, we are hopefully we get the hell out of here. We ain't got to deal with this bullshit, man.
And the Lord said, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. He said the Lord will not do good or evil, man. The Lord is going to bring judgment. And how is he going to do it? Through his sword, Esau.
Verse 12, "Therefore will I number you to the sword."
Yep.
You know, Esau is the sword, man. First, you know, "and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter."
Why?
Because when I called, ye did not answer.
And who's the voice of the prophet? Who's the voice of the Lord? The prophets, man. Hey, how's the Lord calling out to you? Doing this right here. The men of the Lord loading videos day and night on all the social medias, the platforms. And that's the Lord reaching his hand out to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and smuggle birds that you come back before I come back with that judgment.
When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
That's right. You didn't listen to the Lord, man. So he said, since you ain't listen to me, you ain't take heed to my corrections, my warnings, I'ma judge your ass, man. You finna, hey, I'm what it say, the four sword judgments, the dogs, the captivity. The Lord is gonna judge his people, man. Hey, Jeremiah 30:7. You know?
Oh, that Jacob's trouble. Don't call it Jacob's trouble for no reason, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna send Esau, Edom out to eat Jakes, man. These so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, because y'all refuse to listen.
But it says, but he shall be saved out of it, man. And that's talking about the elect men of the Lord, man. You know, those that the Lord has chosen is gonna be delivered from that wrath to come, from that day of darkness and gloominess and not light, from that day of destruction and evil. You know?
I got something going back to
And look at the movies. Hey, look at all the movies that's being produced right now. It's not movies of happiness and glow. It's all the movies of destruction, calamity, trouble, harm.
They can make a Final Destination 6.
They making a movie.
Damn.
That's crazy. They gonna make Oppenheimer, man. The nigga that made the atomic bomb, man.
Wow.
That's dropping in July. Why they making these type of movies, man?
Hey,
On the
look.
left-hand side, I'm sorry, real quick. Because they practice witchcraft on the left-hand side, you see? So they gotta tell you what their move is before they do it. And they do that through these movies, you know, programs.
So you got Oppenheimer, you got the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
And guess where all of it's directed? Right here in Chicago State. A lot of them professors right over there, man.
So hey, you see what the Spirit of the Lord is coming in, man. Hey, science ain't showing that shit finna bounce back, make America great again. Hell no, man.
Stupid.
Hey, it was just an article. I was reading an article before I got here. It was from Newsbreak. It said some nigga named Norman some shit. They said this nigga lived like during the 16th century, the 1600s or so forth. But they said this nigga was a prophet of doom. They said his predictions for 2023 was World War III, and some other shit, but it ain't nothing but what the prophet said. They said his inspiration from these prophecies that he was given came from the Old Testament.
Nostradamus.
Huh? Yeah, something like that. That nigga. Yeah.
So Esau on him about a solid like 10, 15 years ago. They were on him heavy about his prediction. But like you just said, man, he just was reading the scriptures. That's all it was.
And the article was like, it was funny how they made the little prologue to it. They was like, everyone's getting ready to set their New Year's goals and their New Year's prediction. However, things seem to be going back worse. They're like, it's been like this for some time. Hell yeah, it's been like this. But hey, the last, 5 years plus, going back before that, shit ended up in 2019 though, man. So shit ain't gonna get better, man. It's only gonna get worse and worse and worse until the Lord comes back.
Yeah. Well, like a woman in travail, as the scripture says. The birth pains get worse and worse, more pain, more suffering until the child comes.
And the Lord said, I'm not gonna bring to birth then call back. This shit finna happen, man.
Yeah.
And he finna begin with certain people. This is 1 Peter 4:17. It's when the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh, man? Man, you people in trouble. You in the world of trouble, man. The Lord says it's beginning with his people first, man. You Israelites, man.
Yeah, those that know that they're Israelites.
Israelites.
Even those that know the name of the Lord, man. Many shall say, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, man. And they're not going to make it. They're not going to be delivered.
Hey, I was talking to my cousin, bro, and this is a quick testimony. Last week, like 3 weeks ago, the Spirit hopped on me to call him because he been kind of in and out. I done broke bread with this man playing times or whatever, but I ended up not calling him. Flashback, last Saturday, he ended up in my crib and shit, and we was outside the driveway, and I was on the phone with a brother. I was like, before I had this talk with him, I was like, man, he here right now. I should rebuke his ass, but I ain't gonna say nothing to him. But as I'm talking to him about some carnal shit or whatever, a chariot of the Lord appears, flying low, zooms, and it disappears. My sister seen it, man. And at that time, I started rebuking him. He was like, bro, I know, Yahweh. You say the name of the Lord, man. So going back to what the brother Rapaya said, you Israelites know, man. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, which consists of the 12 tribes of Israel, you know, it says that Romans 10, the words have gone unto the ends of the earth. Hey, y'all know. And now knowing, hey, it's gonna be a more sore punishment, man. Hey, the Lord is merciful, man. He got us out here, hey, preaching the word, man. Fishing for his people, man. But what you people do, walk on, don't listen, hey, don't consider. Hey, you rather go hide in the dark so you can do your wickedness, man? Hey, the Lord is gonna bring judgments, man.
Hey, what slum hole city you from? You want to go to Philadelphia, Baltimore? You got men in all purple marching up and down the street, man. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no, you can't say that you don't know the men are out there pushing his word, man. Even though they might not be saying the correct name of the Lord, you know, they're still doing work.
Yeah, how about Hashem Yahushua being pushed?
Kind, man. You
So
know,
they're without excuse.
Kind.
Hey, Acts says at the time of his ignorance, the Most High winked at, but now commandeth all men everywhere to repent. And the Lord, and when he comes back, nobody is going to have an excuse. Everybody that heard. Hey, everybody that heard, man, you're going to be accountable for it, man. What did you do? Did you come and serve the Lord? Did you say, I'm sorry? Did you come back and come to your God? Or did you say, nah, I want to be a part of the world. I want to be a bitch to Esau. I want to serve the self-proclaimed white man. What did you do? You see?
Like what I was saying about this, 2 Peter 3 and 5, it says, for this they willingly are ignorant, man.
At the top.
It's verse 1. It says, the second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance.
Right, man, because look, it's pretty close. When you hear the word, you know, I hear a voice behind you, you know, turn around. That's the way. Yeah, that's the way what you therein. Right? Everybody was up under that cloud when we came out of Egypt, man. And we all knew who our Savior was, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, that ye may be mindful of the words which are spoken before by the holy prophets, and of the commandments of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior.
Right, but yeah, prophets, we had the apostles, we sent forth last, man. But the men of the Lord always been around telling you, showing you the right way to go, man.
Since the garden.
That's right. Go ahead.
Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts.
Right, man. Everybody, look, like we said earlier, as the disciples camp, man. All right, ain't nobody scoffing the Jehovah's Witnesses. Ain't nobody scoffing Islam.
So, what about every pig feet this just banged out your mama and your girlfriend? They ain't gonna stop him, nor will they go against him for doing that. They ain't gonna rebuke him for that, man.
Right.
They gonna go right back to his church the next Sunday, man.
Right.
This is bullshit, man.
That's right, man. You know, and that's how we know Christianity and all that stuff ain't the truth. Because that's been around, been taught everywhere. All right, go ahead.
It says, and saying, where is the promise of this covenant? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Right, when you niggas don't do shit, the motherfuckers sit there and talk about, hey, y'all been talking about that shit for 100 years. I grew up, my grandma, she been saying that since 1945. All right? You see? Guess what? Hey, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, man. One day to the Lord is 1,000 years, 1,000 years is one day. All right? Even number a couple of minutes, man, unto the Lord. All right? Hey, those missiles are coming, man. Hey, that plagues are coming. All right? Destruction and the day of trouble is coming, man.
Right.
You see? And if you can't see it now because the Lord don't want you to see it, you're destined to be caught in that trap, man. Right.
That's why he said, I gave them eyes where they can't see and ears where they cannot hear, man.
Hey, the Lord cursed you.
That's right.
Your problem ain't with us, your problem with your house from the outside, man.
2/3. You 2/3, man. Not all Israel, but you 2/3, man. Y'all fuck.
Oh yeah, it's like, you know, coming out of Egypt, you know, for 40 years in the wilderness until they died off. This time, hey, the Lord's gonna kill you off, man.
Hey, somebody get on
fire.
Somebody in the pocket for somebody I gave you not fire for your blasphemy.
Woo, yeah.
Or for your murmuring,
Yeah, I
man.
remember, yeah.
All right? The Lord could got rid of us rid of us a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
All right? But now we are under the adoption, man. The adoption of the Lord being brought back, man.
Cleansed by the Lamb.
Cleansed
Blood of the Lamb.
Hey, without the blood of the Lord, we had no chance of salvation, man.
Oh yeah.
All right?
Even now, our works are just filthy rags.
That's it, man. Hey, the Most High eyes are too pure to behold evil, man.
Yes.
All right? Hey, long we're in this damn flesh, wait, technically we're going off, man. See? Got that?
It's the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 1, verse 22. Thus saith the Almighty Lord, when ye were in the wilderness, in the river of the Amorites, being athirst and blaspheming my name. So you had Jacob murmuring against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness, man. Verse 23, and I gave you not fire for blasphemies, but cast a tree in the water and made the river sweet. Verse 24, what shall I do unto thee, O Jacob? Thou Judah, wouldst not obey me? I will turn me to other nations, and unto those will I give my name, that they may keep my statutes.
Right. And them other nations ain't talking about you goddamn heathens, man. All right? Come on, the Israelite foreigners, man. The Gentiles, man. All right? He said, for lo, I turn to the Gentiles. All right?
Israelites that was acting like Gentiles, that was taking the customs of the Gentiles, man, but you are Israelites.
Right, because it's over, I did not fight for your blasphemy, right? Even now, the Lord give you a chance to repent, man.
That's what we're in. We're in a grace period right now. The Lord's giving you Israelites a grace period to repent and come back to Him. And if you don't, your ass is grass. Plain and simple. It's over with. Ain't no He coming back. He gon', all right, I'm gonna talk to each one of my sons. No, He's talking to you right now. This is His word. We're the Lord's mouthpiece. We're speaking to you through Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He's put the Spirit on us to come and do this work. We're not doing this because, hey, we just figured it out and we can. Oh, I know the light, man, brother. I know what I know. The Lord put His Spirit on us to understand His word, to bring it out to our people, man.
Right. Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
He made us watchmen, man. We are watchmen over our people, man. All our people, man. We come here to correct you, to let you know the law, statutes, commandments still exist. You still have to follow these. Even though we're not under it, but guess what? We still got to follow. We got to be like Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. When He came, He did not follow. He followed.
In Judges 5:11, it says that we rehearse the righteous acts. You know?
He didn't say go against the righteous act. Now we just do what the fuck we want to. He ain't gonna come back and say it was no, that's bull.
Right, now we're more mindful of these things, more mindful of our sins, our transgressions, like King David, who had them ever before him, man. So he could be mindful and not do them and not go off again.
Yeah.
You see? So we're keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, man. All right? Faith and works, you see? But Son of Man, Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Because it's the Lord that does all these things, man. It's the Lord that's bringing the judgment, you see? All right? It's the Lord controlling Esau, Edom. That's His sword. To give us that ass whooping, man. He's going to give us that final ass whooping, man. But that's for the wicked. The wicked of our people, man. Because the elect are going to be straight.
It's like they go trouble, man.
Jeremiah 30:7.
All right,
5.
you got to get real quick out.
Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right, man. The man of the Lord prophesied against great kingdoms, war of evil and pestilence, man. Hey, you have no idea. There's no Hollywood director or film that could put it, do it just enough for what the Lord's gonna do, man. Hey, you think nigga trouble and missiles and all the family gonna be like a week or two or a couple of hours of distress and uncomfortability? All right, you think they're gonna last, man? All right, the plague of the Lord, the famine, that insurrection,
The sword, the calamities, the
Right.
pestilence,
We're gonna
the
take-
plagues.
right, man? Cause we're in the beginning of Jacob's trouble, man. We're in Jacob's trouble, really, man.
Right.
All right, cause right now you got fucking insurrections and you got fucking people getting prepared for the new reset, and they said they ain't going for it, man.
Hey,
All right.
They want to take their guns from them?
Yeah, yeah. What was the word back in the day? Don't tread on me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the snake.
Yeah, you know.
Them boys gonna hold on to them little guns they got down there, and them rights, them little simple rights they got, man. 'Cause
That's right.
Like the brother's going into, man. Insurrection's coming, man, and they're aware of it. They feel it in the air, man.
Right.
It's you idiots that don't feel it in the air, man. You know, the
Right.
Bible Belt thumper Edomites down there, they feel it, man. And some of these Edomites right here feel it too, man.
No,
They starting to feel that
yeah.
grip, yeah, because they see the crime rate going up enough, man. It's not safe no more like how it used to be, man. You know.
Guess what? You got a couple more days. Till I got them purge, boy.
Yeah, they could have popped them bottles.
Hey, look, and look, they sprung us on the last minute. They sprung on us talking about some. They ain't paid the so-called government workers, man. The garbage people.
Oh yeah.
The people that's gonna do licenses and IDs and all that stuff. They said all that shit gonna be shut down. They ain't paid these people, man. So when the first come, hey, these people's gonna be fucked for a while, man. They ain't about to pay them no time soon. They gotta go to negotiation tables and all that shit. Hey man, it's about to get real bad for you Israelites,
Man,
man.
you dealing with the devil, man. Go ahead, y'all, sir.
Book of 2 Nephi, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world that them that dwell therein.
Woe means destruction, man. Hey, destruction to the world. All right. Hey, this thing is gonna be a worldwide event. This revolution will be televised, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 15, for these swore in their destruction, draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Right,
and
it's drawing
scorch their
nigh.
hands.
It's drawing nigh. All right, getting closer and closer, man. There are more guns in America than people, man. All right?
Everybody gotta conceal and carry.
See? And everybody against the goddamn police, man. Everybody against authority right now, man.
That's what I'm about to get into.
Go ahead.
Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their towers.
Look, man, these motherfuckers doing robberies and carjackings right in front of police stations, right in front of the cameras, man.
Kids.
Yeah.
They're the ones doing this shit now.
Come on, man.
What the scripture say about this?
They ain't gonna have no
We
regard
wearing our
for the
children, man.
They ain't gonna have no regards for the princes and the king, man. They don't give a fuck about these leaders right now today, man. How am I listen to a leader that ain't leading? And nothing good coming from what the fuck he's saying. So now I gotta go out here and get it the way I can get it. I gotta rob a nigga, I gotta kill a nigga, I gotta steal, I gotta do whatever the fuck I gotta do to survive. Because the government ain't helping these people, man. They making it look like they're helping them with all this bullshit they put on TV, but guess what? When you really go out and look, this devil ain't helping nobody, man. He destroying the whole earth.
Moral fabric of America is broken down so much. Nobody cares about nobody no more,
The
man.
moral fabric.
Hey, look, it comes from the TV. Because all their TV shows, what do? They get a bunch of motherfuckers together, and guess what? All of them gotta take down one another so one person can stand. This how they always predicted on TV. They never
divided.
Yeah, house divided. It's never nothing together. We gotta work together to reach our goal. It's no, we gotta take each other down so one person can have the ultimate goal, man. This is what the devil make America as, man. This is America, man.
They want that NWO, man. And what Joe said ain't gonna happen, man. Go ahead.
Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be angry.
Right, man. Hey, look, this gonna be broke. Hey, I remember during the first pandemic, you couldn't even get off on certain exits, man.
Right.
All right? It ain't nothing for them to put them little concrete blocks right here and stop you from motherfuckers crossing the street.
That's through the spirit, because a lot of people want to block that out of their mind about how when the pandemic had kicked off, how serious the government had Walmart. Somebody go to Walmart, they had lines talking about certain people gotta come out at a time. Remember they threw up, you had to have the mask on, man. They the mask all of a
They
sudden.
like about 5-10 people in at a time.
Right.
Shit.
Look,
You come out, then they send some people in and shit.
Well, let's also remember how everything was shut down at that time too.
All the bridges got raised.
Bridges got raised too, yeah.
You know?
Come on, man. They was Esau was implementing his plans and was rolling with it, man. And these people went hook, line, and sinker for it, man.
Right,
It fell
man.
right into his hands.
I mean, one time we riding around, like me and my wife got bored. Well, fuck it, we gonna hit the highway, and fucking ride. We rode down here, stay on the expressway. I was drunk. I got off on the wrong exit, right? When I got off on the exit, the police cars blocking the motherfucking street. So I went around the fucking barricade to go to the little neighborhood. You can't even go through the fucking neighborhood, man. She cussing me out, and I'm like, damn. So if this was a real drill, we'd be fucked up. You know? So there's gonna be a lot of people gonna get caught up in Esau's trap on some humbug shit, man. Alright? You're gonna be on a bus, on a train. This train has been motherfucking seized by what they call it, not martial law, what's the word they use?
They quarantine them motherfuckers?
No, what's the other word they use? God damn it.
Seized?
It's seized, but there's a government word they use for that shit, man. But anyway, yeah, when they ever take over your shit.
Confiscate?
Enemy domain.
Enemy domain.
Right? They're gonna be able to take over the truck, the trains, the buses, right? And they're gonna motherfucking divert them to the goddamn concentration camps, man. If they don't know, if you can Google it, the Fox River is a main artery for them to ship the people on the river, and they got concentration camps set up over there, man.
Wow. Yeah, that's the thing that Esau's been building. So a lot of judges been thinking we building these Walmarts and they close them down for nothing. When you go into Walmarts and these Targets, they ain't got no windows.
Yeah,
they got no windows in them, man. I used to work in one and I noticed that shit way before, years ago. I was like, what the fuck? I don't even know what's going on outside. I don't know if it's light or dark outside, man. This is crazy. I come in and work my shift and I don't know what the hell's going on outside, man.
And also too, like them aisles, them aisles are able to get moved by motherfucking pallet jacks, man.
Oh yeah.
So this is straight lockdown area.
It's it, man.
They got a car lot they built over here around the corner. I did a video about a solid 5 years ago, and which I still fully hard to believe, it's gonna be one of them concentration camps too, for the simple fact, ain't enough fucking Toyotas being sold around here to be building a brand new ass, build a huge building for Toyotas to be selling like that, man. This is gonna be a fucking concentration camp for you urban motherfuckers around here. You know what I'm saying?
On Western?
Yeah, on Western.
Yeah. That's a big ass.
It's huge, man. I was out there doing a video years ago showing this shit like this. Come on, man. And that was way before they loaded up with cars. Within the last 2 years, they just put cars in it.
Right.
So they just had the shield there the whole time. And I'm like, man, see? And I was telling people around the area, and they finally moved the cars in there. So I kind of was, you know what I'm saying? All right, but I'm still not wrong, though. I know it's going to turn into
No, that's just the sign.
Yeah, come on, man. It's not enough Toyotas being sold, man. Look at these cars, man. These cars are old, man. They're used cars. They got brand new Toyotas over there, man. Ain't enough cars being sold, man. We're not fooled by Esau, man.
But what you fail to realize is that America has a plan, and they put that plan in place in other places, man, and they watch how it unfolds.
Oh yeah, con.
And then
trial runs.
Right. Then they fine tune it. When they come here, it's already in order, man. Like China ain't never came off a lockdown, man. Alright? It's still on lockdown.
But they got a whole system now with points and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You do something that the government don't like, they take points from you, then they take away. You can't fly, you gotta stay in your crib, you can't come out to a crib for a certain amount of time. Man, look.
1984 doctrine. That's a big brother.
It's the book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 10. It's the book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Right, man, look, because you're going to have these people, you're going to have some Jake. Hey, they proving time is going to be when they get locked up, man.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Well, you seeing that with punk-ass Young Thug? And they're on the left-hand side.
And that's the point.
So think about the brothers that's in this troop. It's already fall up, and we still got things where you go eat. That's like, you guys don't think about this. Meditating on this earlier. Like you got brothers that's falling on the wayside right now, and we still got things you go to. You still got money in your pocket. You still got other things, man.
We got light on it.
Come on, man. You know, what about when it gets worse, man?
When the green tree's gone.
Oh, I was about to say that. If they do this thing in the green tree, what should be done to dry, man? This is a grace period, man. If you think hell is breaking loose right now, how much more then, man?
Right.
Allow me to keep on going. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Right, man, they're faithful to death, man. All right? If y'all faith in the day of adversity, y'all faith is small, man. All right? We're not going to be worried about when this shit comes around, man. That's why we got to build ourselves up spiritually now, man. All right? You have no idea what the Lord got in store for you. Yeah, we all proclaim and we all want to be men of the Lord and delivered and protected, but we don't know that shit, man. We don't know what's going to happen to us, man. You see? We got dossiers on all of us, man. Watching all our pages. All right? Know where we work. Know our travels, man. They can pick a motherfucker up, go into their car. You never see your fire again, man. You wait for him to come home like, damn, this boy ain't never been this damn late. Where the fuck is he, man? You call around here and he ain't locked up nowhere. You see?
Hey, these things you gotta meditate on to keep in your mind, man.
You gotta think about them, huh?
Yeah.
You got to, man. Go ahead. That's like, bro.
Oh no, it's because was it Peter who got took into jail and the angel let him out?
Right.
You know, so that's why you got to build up your faith now. You see?
Well, it's like add on to you. What about in Acts, man? You know, when the prophets was getting taken out, man. You know, different ways, man. Like brother was saying, man. So these are different things we gotta meditate on and know this is a sacrifice, man.
Somebody said, like, real quick, somebody get Peter. He said, your speech berates you. All right, because there's gonna be a lot of people who are in the cut who you don't think pay attention. They ain't watching your motherfucking ass, man. All right, you gotta get there because I work for Reyes is heavy. Go ahead, Ariana.
Oh no, I'm just saying here, man. Like you just said, man. Just like, on, man. It's time to get ugly, man.
What was that? Yeah, hold on. Preach this. All right, because look, you have no idea. If they ain't in the truth out there, potential enemy, man.
They're put into the matrix.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's what we so adamant about vetting brothers. Their brothers come into camp, come to the main house and being around, man. We don't know who these brothers are, man.
You gotta prove a friend.
You gotta prove them, bro. You got it?
Got one.
I want the one that said speak the way up, man.
I got it.
Ray, B-E-W-R-A-Y. Berayah. Speak Berayah. Because during the time I think it was Peter was hiding out and they was talking to them.
Got it.
Got it?
The book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 73. And after a while came unto him they that stood by and said, Peter, surely thou art one of them, for thy speech bereaved thee.
Right, man. Hey, people gonna be marked. Go to where Berayah, Father.
Look it up the word. Matthew 20, was it 26?
Yeah, hey, that Berayah is heavy, man. So your speech Berayah for you, man. It's cool. You gotta come out, bro.
This Matthew 26 and 73, the word for Berayah is G1212. Delos. It says clever, evident, manifest. It says uncertain, deveration, clear. Deveration, clear. Deranged, certain, evident, manifest.
All right, evident. All right, the way we talk, the way we act is evident to these people that we ain't part of the matrix, man. And based on that alone, it'd be enough to get your ass turned in, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't Peter killed?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. How much more the man of the Lord, man?
Can I?
Well, man, come on, now. You just dying, bro.
Hey,
Look,
I'm
we
making
coming
it
in the time. We coming in the time, like literally, not just the people in the world, your family, the people that you among in your house. Guess what? When you ain't taking that shit, when you ain't able to provide, guess what? They calling them people to, hey, look, man, I ain't got no money to
somebody get that exposed to their own household, man.
I ain't got time. I can't take care of this nigga. Man, come get this motherfucker out of my house, man. That's the shit that the men of the Lord about to deal with, man. Everybody about to turn to us, because guess what? We ain't taking this shit. We ain't gonna be able to do the things that the world is able to do.
I just know what you
They
got
gonna
about
tell
when I
us.
see it.
They gonna turn us in to our end.
Got one is joke.
Hold on, let's get the breakdown, man.
It's Matthew 26 and 73. It says in the NIV, after a little while, those standing there went up to Peter and said, surely you are one of them. Your accent gives you away.
Hey, you know what? That's the spirit. Because I wanted to open up today on the lesson about us being betrayed. And this was what I was about to go into, right? Because we're going to be betrayed by who? Family members, man. By fake ass niggas that was once in the fucking truth with you, man. Because not every brother is a brother, man. Right. That's one thing you got to realize in this gospel. Not every brother is a brother. It talks about he that endureth until the end going to be saved. That's who your true brothers is. But read that again.
That's what they too. Y'all said, who are my brother and my mother, man? Those who do the work, man.
The work of the Lord.
All right? And that's what we tell brothers. Hey, you got to be careful about breaking bread and how you deal with people outside the brotherhood, going to work, going on the bus, because these people are fucking watching, man. I was at work the other day, right? And my phone with motherfucker got static in it like a walkie-talkie, man.
Oh, yeah. They listen. They listen.
Like a walkie-talkie, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, goddamn.
They got the transcripts under our videos, under our lessons, man.
Yep.
Guilty
Everything
by
that we say, they
association.
typing it out, bro.
There you go, man.
This Matthew 26 and 73. After a little while, those standing there went up to Peter and said, surely you are one of them. Your accent gives you away.
That's right, man.
That's how they gonna come at us.
All right.
Hey, man, surely, nigga,
Hey, what you
one of
say?
them.
How about someone? What was that? Shout out who? Tawana what? Tawana who?
I seen you on YouTube doing something, bro.
Yeah.
Why were you hurling those cars, man? That's what they tell me at my
Hey,
job.
what's this? What's Shadow One?
Yeah,
See?
spiritually, that's just you denying the Lord. That's them people denying the Lord. They're going to turn on the men of the Lord.
Right.
Right? Because if you keep reading on this account, a lot of people are not with the Lord, man. That's what you got to realize. They might be with this guy. They're with fake Jesus. Mr. Christmas, Mr. Easter, Mr. The laws be done
idolatry.
Yeah, idolatry. But they're not with Yahweh Shimmy outside, man. So let's see how they feel about the Lord. Go ahead, brother.
This Matthew 26 and 73. In the KJV it says, and after a while came unto him they that stood by and said to Peter, surely thou art also, sure thou also art one of them, for thy speech bewrayeth thee. Then began he
Right
to
now they're
curse.
passing a law right now that says if you speak truth, you're considered like you're against the government, hate speech. So guess what? What the brother said, everything you're saying is being fucking recorded in the database.
Well, like
Right?
the brother said, basically, when we speaking from this, when you speaking from the words, the oracles of Yahweh Shimmy
I'm sorry?
you're against the government.
Religious thing
We're the Israelites of the Bible. Native Americans that kill the Negroes. Right.
Hey, if I can-
Happy New Year, you guys.
Hey, no, this is not a new year.
And if we can do it, pray for peace.
Can I ask you a question? Does the new year start in winter?
What?
Does the new year start in winter? In the winter time? Does the new year start
Something to
in
think
the winter
about.
time?
Oh, you're right.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Bye. Happy holidays.
Fire, boy.
No, real talk, man.
You gotta hit him with that shit.
Fuck out of here.
Don't let us out of here.
Exit stage left, goddamn.
Right. Go watch Friends, bitch.
Right. Brady Bunch.
Sorry, man.
Fuck out of here, bitch.
So can you pray for peace? Hey, man, get the fuck out of here.
Ain't no peace to the wicked.
No peace to the wicked, bitch.
The orange on Jesus.
There you go.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, touching back what we were just talking about, everything that you say is being recorded, man. We could be having a conversation like this, and you gonna go on social media, and whatever we was talking about gonna pop up, man. Hey, Esau is listening. Hey, he has records of everything that's going out, man. Same with this whole Andrew Tate thing and Captain Samuels, man. You know, Esau got his hand in a lot of that shit, but the message is clear. Those that's opposing him and his ways and his philosophies, he's coming after, man. He's gonna persecute, man.
Hey,
You know who he's truly aimed at.
No, they got a motherfucker an account And you can look up that Alexa recorded. Alexa recorded something, right? In a home, in a couple. And notified the police, and motherfucker going, get ready to go to jail.
Hey, look, that's why I never bought that shit. I just tell my man, I ain't putting that shit in my crib. I didn't heard motherfuckers tell me stories like that. That the police came to my house because Alexa called these motherfuckers and they thought some shit was going on in my crib. Man, look, man, we ain't dealing with this devil bullshit, man. We ain't gonna deal with Esau crap. Because we already know that's gonna get us in a world of trouble.
I know Jake got like 2 or 3 of them in their crib, man. I'm like, Jake, y'all follow you.
Hey, we can use it, we can ask some questions, it control our alarm system, everything, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got one, I ain't gonna lie, my auntie gave me one, my OG got one, and the way my room is set up, my room is right here and the kitchen is right here. If I'm in my room and I say something to the Alexa that's in my room, the one in the kitchen pick it up and do this shit, and vice versa. But the shit is always listening, man. All this shit is Big Brother, man. Hey, the scripture say the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Esau controls all this shit. You think that the government not listening to everything, not tracking all your iPhone shit, not all the messages, not all your YouTube recommendations? You give a damn fuck.
Every time you got your cell phone in front of your face, it's taking pictures of you.
It's collecting data. It's something called metadata. It's called metadata, I believe. Slocky, but it's called metadata. But it's basically data that's being acquired from you via your phone and shit, man.
Yeah, and why you think Barack Obama came out with a so-called, free phone, Obama phone? Hey, y'all taking devices in y'all cribs that's listening to devices. Taking pictures like the brother said, all these things, man. They want to know what the fuck you niggas is talking about.
They also got a word for it, they call it digital footprint. When you walk into these stores and shit, you got your phone on, you ain't got to be on it. Then you go home, and you know it's like, why aren't ads in the store? I just came up popping up on my phone and shit, man. This devil's technology is recording where you're at and everything. Hey, Putin, real quick, he just said that he was against that biotechnology they got coming out. It's all these new cars that we were speaking about, man. He's supposed to be against that, man, because they got new Benz that just came out. But when you get in there, it got optic, it can tell who you are and how you want your seat, how you want your the music and everything. You know, so this devil technology is rolling, man.
That body shit, man. Going into that fourth industrial revolution, man. That shit that they talking about at the WEF, man. Merging man with machine and shit, but ultimately for Revelation 13.
All right. It's the book of Psalm, chapter 64, verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of land snares privily. They said, who shall see them? Man, Esau even think he's slick, man, by this gradualism, man, by having, talking phones, man. Hell, a regular Android phone knows what you want, man. By typing up different things and how to pop up what you want and what you look up on social media. That goes show you that Esau Edom is listening, man. This devil's listening.
Not even that. When you just be talking about random things that you might need and might want, guess what? When you look at your phone, that shit popping up. It's like, wait. I just talked with somebody and I was talking about what I need. How the fuck this shit pop up in my phone? Because Esau listening, man.
That's that metadata shit, man. I believe, what's the nigga name? John Russo, what's the nigga name?
Aaron Russo.
Aaron Russo. Yeah. I watched the interview this week. But that's the shit that he was talking about, man. They collect all this data off these social media, all these social medias and shit. You give them your data, your location, what you're doing, what you like, this and that. And that shit is going to a big ass database, man.
Well, a lot of your social media was formed by the CIA and government shits anyway. So all they're gonna do. That's why when Facebook first came out, they were telling people don't sign up for it because they're gonna take all your whole little information shit they're taking and they keep it. Even when you think you close your account, it's still up, man.
And that's what that song's going to. He said they lay
shares
privily, man. That's a snare, man. And who is it to target ultimately? Is Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's why the scripture say we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. It's all type of wicked shit that he's conspiring ultimately to come against you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Verse 6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. So Esau, man, you know, he's searching out iniquities, man. You know, he tested shit out already, man. You know, he got you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans thinking this cool, man. You know, with this new technology, man, and trying to make it look good, but it's actually wicked, man. You know, he's tracking us, man.
Snare you up.
Trick you up.
But that's Esau's way. That's why he's trying to push this so-called microchip, right? He would put you in a place where you scared that you're gonna get a disease and you're gonna die from this disease. So now he about to push this microchip so hard on you that, well, hey, look, if you don't get this chip, we don't know if you got the coronavirus or whatever virus or the AIDS virus or whatever the fucking virus he want. You gotta have this so-called microchip so he can track you, so he can keep the world safe.
Yeah, this is an information holder. Your medical record, your financial record, your age, everything, right? Everything, man. Hey, matter of fact, let's go to that mark of the beast, man. Revelation 13:16, man.
Revelation.
Let's go up a little more. Who's linked to the Revelation? Who's linked to the mark of the beast? When you read that chapter, it's talking about Esau punk ass, man. Go ahead, bro. 14.
Revelation 13 and 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Yeah, the miracles, man. Esau doing miracles, right? Right now with this chip, if you're a special ed handicap in a wheelchair, you can't move, they'll put a chip in your mind, now you can move, right? Now you can breathe and you can be mobile. That's what he says.
Now you can see, you can hear,
now you can see, you can hear, you can talk, right?
Yeah.
Miracles.
Hey, they saying Elon Musk with his Neuralink, they're saying it's ready for human trials and shit, man. See? They can help you with X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Now it's a party.
It's a party.
Now it's a party.
What was that movie? Upgrade? They got that nigga take the MOTP and shit. Then he was operating on the whole fucking different level. That's what the seat that E is coming with.
Hey, what's that movie that the Elder Malcolm told us to watch? It came out as a series. No. Black Mirror is a movie. It was literally about the chip. It was a bitch. She got the
Oh,
chip.
you talking about that recent movie that
It came out in 2020, but it flew under the radar. But basically, the bitch got the chip or whatever, and at first the shit was torturing her, but it implanted. Right. At first it was torturing the bitch or whatever, but afterwards, at the end, it ended up so-called benefiting her, man.
But how did she get it? How did she get it? She was homeless, she was broke, and the government offered it to her.
She trusted in the
In the
science.
system.
Oh, yes.
She trusted in the science,
Hey.
went to Esau, and got the implant.
Hey, the chip told her, hey, bitch, I need you to do this.
All type of shit, wicked shit. I need you to kill him, motherfucker. All type of it fucked up, cleaned up. She didn't know what the fuck.
She didn't know what to do.
Hey, she was trying to get it out. She was going to parents' screen. They didn't want her to go to her parents' screen.
Yeah, she
All
couldn't
type
do
of shit, boy. It was crazy. Damn.
Revelation 13 and 14. I'll start at 13 actually. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Right? When he brings that war, missiles. Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
And that image is going back into that Roman way of thinking, right? That system, man, that Edomite way of thinking, man, that really a polluted way of thinking, right? Because they're not about righteousness. There's nothing righteousness about Esau's system, man. Go ahead.
Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Well, the image is alive right now because everywhere you go around the world, everybody wants to be like an American. Yeah. Everybody wants to be like the so-called European system. Even the Chinese, they used to have the kung fu suits with the kung fu shoes. Now you see them a tie on, the black suit, booty face, right? You look at Elam. Elam used to have his garment on. Them Africans, a bunch of colorful ass colors that don't belong together. But now if you see it now, right? they got a tie on your suit, booty face. Everybody is at them fucking UN meetings.
They want to look young.
They want
to look young. Shit.
We want to look like this white man.
Come on, man.
Fuck that.
They drink through.
And somebody just put up a video, right, with all these heathens, with all these non-white people coming to these UN meetings, and they don't get no love, man. They trying to shake white people hands and white motherfuckers walk right past.
Right past. Hey,
Oh, yeah, fuck,
who the fuck is this?
I'm here to see the white boys. And we're here to see our white brothers. We're not here for you Arabs, you East Indians, you Africans, right? You South American motherfuckers.
Verse 16, Revelation 13, 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
Hey, if you're in prison and you want to get out early, just take this chip. And guess what, man? We got money on the chip for you. We got money on the chip for you. If you're homeless and you want money, guess what? We're giving $2,000. All you got to do is take this chip. All you got to do is take this chip. Hey, if you're already rich and you want to continue to have the money that you have in your bank account, we're not dealing with dollars no more. We're going digital. You got to take this fucking chip. What more do we got to tell you, motherfuckers? Everything is going digital, man. Everything is going digital. You go to the currency exchange, you got to swipe. You go to the grocery store, you got to swipe. Everywhere you fucking go, you got to swipe and put your...
You gotta go, hey look,
Tap.
you go to the
Or
doctor,
tap.
you go to the doctor,
You gotta swipe.
and guess what? All your shit pop up on the computer, all your history and everything, man. This is what the devil dealing with, this microchip. If you don't get this microchip, you fucked in America.
They don't care about your dollar no more. Your dollar don't matter, man.
Shit, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, that shit over with.
Hey, pretty soon you won't be able to hop on a bus or a train unless you got something digital.
Yep.
You won't be able to
Yeah.
travel from here to there unless you going digital.
Man.
Oh no, we're no longer accepting paper currency no more, sir.
You got to digital
Sorry,
shit.
sir. Your money might be dirty, sir.
Or your credit or debit card.
Your debit-
It's
yeah, yeah,
it's gonna be the microchip in your hand or your forehead.
Non-contact.
Right.
That was the best thing that they did. Every time you go to the store, what they do, you got the chip, you got the chip.
You got the
Hey,
chip,
you
right.
say it's inside your car. They say fuck sign, it's actually
got
they got
the
the
chip.
chip. You got the chip, you got the chip, you got the chip. Now, when it's time to implant that shit in your hand, guess what? Everybody gonna be subservient to that. You know what? Yeah, we get the chip, we get the chip. They say that's what we need to buy stuff. They sell things, we gotta get the chip. Hell no. They predict the program. But hey, the men of the Lord, we ain't dealing with that shit. We ain't getting no chip. We know that's evil. We know that's wicked. Go ahead,
Hey, nothing good comes out of this chip.
hell no.
And if I can read this real quick, it says, this is the definition of a CBDC. That's all you've been hearing talk about lately, right? It says a CBDC is generally defined as a digital liability of a central bank that is widely available to the general public. It says today in the United States Federal Reserve notes, physical currency are the only type of central bank money available to the general public. So this is the definition of a central bank. It says a central bank is a public institution that manages the currency of a country or group of countries and controls the money supply, literally the amount of money in circulation. It says the main objective of many central banks is price and stability.
Let it fit.
Let it be ignorant.
Hey man, so a central bank digital currency.
Right here, over here.
Keep going,
By
keep
the
going.
fence. By the fence.
Fuck them cave hoes.
You know what? Fuck that. When that bitch didn't believe, you should let her keep going.
Sorry, hold on.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
bring
sorry.
this out again. I'm sorry, Alex.
God, this
Smelling like brimstone.
You got that motherfucker. Hey, you gotta do like that nigga that did on, I did a video on the internet. He was telling the bitch, he was about to tell the bitch about her tie. She said, I'm married. What do you want? He said, I'll just tell you about you got a flat. Oh, can you help me now? Call your motherfucking husband, bitch.
Black people help out.
That's right.
Now, let me hit this again. This CBDC is short for Central Bank Digital Currency. It's an electronic form of central bank money that citizens can use to make digital payments and store value. A CBDC is a digital currency, is issued by a central bank and is universally accessible. It says a central bank is this is the definition of a central bank. It says a central bank is a public institution that manages the currency of a country or group of countries and controls the money supply. Literally.
So, government just killed like 3 of these FTX guys.
Exactly.
But because they weren't controlled by the central bank, so they got the central bank thing they're coming out with. And mind you, the whole time the government telling you, he's still trying to keep a little hope in that Federal Reserve dollar.
Right.
Because he's been against this whole digital currency for some time. Now
He got to address it. He has to address it because the shit. But it's a difference. Because I went into it. The difference between that crypto shit. That is
not
like a
regular.
private. It's like a private company tradable fund. This CBDC is a literal electronic form of country for a literal form of electronic currency for a nation. Let me finish reading this real quick. It says, it manages the currency of a country or group, the definition of a central bank, and controls the money supply, literally the amount of money in circulation. The main objective of many central banks is price stability. So what's the central bank of the United States? It says the Federal Reserve, the central bank of the United States, provides the nation with a safe, flexible, and stable monetary and financial system. And they going back to, I think, April or March of this year, they were passing legislation and voting in and debating on these CBDCs. Now the thing with it is they was weighing out the good and the balances. I went into another article and they was like, it's good, you know, it's gonna be some good things with this whole thing. But the thing is, how is everyone gonna be able to receive it? So how is everybody, the poor, the rich, everybody, how is everyone gonna be able to receive this thing, man? So hey, put it together. What is the Lord telling you, man? It's all gonna come down to this right here.
That's it.
Revelation 13, man, that no man can buy or sell.
And to add on, because a lot of the Jake, they still trying to chase that bag of that money. They get a crash dollar, man. That's why you see more and more rappers showing money in videos. And why you think all these NBA players and football players get $200,000 million to play football and throw a football because this fucking dollar is about to be a wrap, man.
Hey, Aaron Russo, he said he was talking to the Rockefellers, whatever them niggas was, one of them rich banking families that control the earth, right? He said money is nothing to them. They can just print more of it. It's about power and controlling. And how are they going to control it? By putting this inside you, man.
And you just, like you just said in that article you just read, man, the central bank is going to control this new chip that's coming, this new Bitcoin type thing that's going to come out. But
this electric form of currency.
Well, eventually go to this.
Bitcoin is a wrap.
And the ones that killed off were them FTX guys.
Yeah.
Those dudes was on their own, but like we know they were set up by the government at some point. And he just,
he came and clipped their
Esau
ass,
came and clipped their ass, man. He the big trick bagger.
Yeah, because that's what's been going on. Them niggas was dying and all that crypto shit was failing, man. But all you've been hearing is more and more talk about this. It was a bank in Barclays, I believe in New York or Brooklyn or whatever, right? They said coming in March of 2023, ain't gonna be no more cash being available.
Yes, right.
So what is everything pointing to, man?
And where did that come from? Where did the Barclays bank come from? The fucking mother, England, man.
Exactly. And hey, it was a video like that some time ago, man. They said basically going back to England, man. You know?
Damn,
Which is
that's
the
wild.
financial
I didn't know
sector,
about that. That's wild.
Yeah.
See, we learn things every day out here.
Right, man. Hey, the prophecies of the Lord is coming true, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we was reading it in, I believe, Isaiah 43. What was that? Isaiah 46 that we was talking about, man? Hey, the Lord, he done told you this. He declared the end from the beginning. What's going to be happening at the end of the days, the Lord declared it already, man. Hey, measure the times, man. Hey, the earth is, the end times are manifesting themselves, man.
Real quick, I got two real quick. Sorry. Isaiah 42. I know you quoted 46, but here's 42 and 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them, man. Because what the Lord declared the end from the beginning, man. Isaiah 46 and 9. You know, let me just get that real quick since I'm right there. Isaiah 46 and 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am God, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. You know, this is the word of the Lord that went out, man. All right, and His counsel is going to come to pass. Everything that's written in this book, this Revelation 13 and 16, what we're warning you about. And he calls it all that he is Esau Edom, right? The so-called white man in rulership today. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, this word mark is charagma, man. All right, an incision into the flesh. You won't be able to buy or sell anything unless you got it. You see?
Hey, through a karak, a pill or a snake, you go into that root. It's a grapho, which means inscription or writing information, man. So put it together, man. What's gonna go into your skin, gonna make a cut in your skin, pierce the skin, and gonna have some form of writing or information on it, man. Ding.
Here's it. I got one.
Buy or sell it now.
Uh-huh.
Everything's going digital anyways. I'm sure you brothers already brought it out. Everything's going digital. You go to the majority of the stores, they'll have a sign, no cash accepted here, you know? And then eventually they're gonna get rid of the debits and the Apple Pays and Android Pays, and like the brother said, hey, boom, this is what's coming.
What's that new passport thing they trying to work on?
Real IDs.
The real IDs and all this.
Yeah, and all that's gonna it's gonna be combined on this, man.
Right.
And then they're gonna have some tragic, event happen.
Hey,
right?
they're gonna say your passport got compromised, so now we want you to put this in your body. That's how they do it, man. That's how they do
It's
it.
going to be a series of unfortunate events, and they're going to say, "Look, we have the solution.
Staged event.
We got the solution."
Right.
Bioengineering.
Right.
An effective way for you to buy and sell.
It's a new technology. It's a new thing.
Trust the science.
Right.
We will know that you're a law-abiding U.S. citizen.
Don't be left behind.
All right? Because that's what they're going to start pushing too, man. More terrorism, man. All right? Both foreign and domestic.
Oh, yeah.
Both, and they're going to say, look, things are getting so out of control. We have to monitor everything. It's for your safety. And that's where that Daniel's the 8th chapter, I believe, comes into play. Through his policies, from the Republican people. What you got, y'all? So I know you're out.
No, from what the brother's saying, look, how many of you guys right now in the military because of 9/11? Right? You was a child, 9/11 happened, you see it on the news. When I grow up, I got to fight for my country. Right? One thing Esau do, he uses, what's that word? He uses terrorist attacks to work on the minds of the people. False flags. What? He uses false flags to push a certain way of thinking.
To evoke emotion so that you will act in his favor.
Order out of chaos.
Yep.
Start at 24. Can this brother get this though?
Daniel 8:24, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power.
Exactly, because the Lord gave him that power. Job 9:24, the Lord, or the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. All right.
Daniel 9:4-17.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 1. The powers that be.
God. He shall Daniel 8:24, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, and he shall destroy wonderfully.
Destroy wonderfully. Keep going.
And shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people.
Exactly. So a lot of you jakes are about to get put to death.
Yep.
Okay, keep going.
And through his policy also,
Yeah, his laws.
Also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
Because Biden did just pass a bill for what, a bunch of chips? Through his
Oh,
policy.
yeah.
Back in March.
Yeah. The CHIP Act.
The
Chip
Act.
Not chip.
To make America a mass producer of CHIPs.
Yeah,
Chips.
because all these foreign countries, right, that make it, they're having issues producing it right now. All right, South Korea, that's the main place. Taiwan, okay, all of them like the Southeast Asian countries and all that. Okay, those are the ones who are producing it, but they're having so-called quote-unquote issues for whatever reason. And now going back to what the brother said. A couple months ago, you had, King Biden, all right, sign these laws into place so they can mass produce it. Why? Because this is coming. They don't care about your car, bro. They got a bunch of, chips for that. They don't care about your cell phone. This is what they're worried about because this is what's coming very soon, man.
Yeah. Man and machine.
Yep. They're trying to make you a RoboCop, man.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Robot.
Fuck that noise. Hey.
No, but you do have simpleton out here. Man, that'd be cool for me to just hit my head and all of a sudden I have the weather right in front of me and this and that, and I just did this. These people are simple.
You got the chip girl. This bitch got artifact. She got the R to the F to the I to the D in her hand to unlock a drawer in her dressing room.
She's
Stupid.
But she wooed as fuck on that.
This bitch got the MOTB. She gonna get destroyed to open a damn what they call the damn night sleeping damn things. A nightstand, man.
Hey, your laziness is going to be your downfall in America, right? Your laziness to open a door, right, to turn on the lights.
But it's gonna be so convenient.
So convenient.
That's the name of
That's
that.
gonna be your ass.
Man, that bitch gonna get rained on and start malfunction.
Hey, look at you 2/3. The convenience stores became your death, right? High fructose corn syrup, chips, Snicker bars,
Hot Cheetos with
come on, man.
But chili.
But it's convenient.
Back in Daniel 8:25, and through his policy also, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many.
And by peace he shall destroy many. That's the main point. Why I asked the brother to bring it out. He's gonna tell you that look, this is for your, your safety, for your well-being. You must get it. Hey, but if you get this, you're gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, even let's say if you get this, before the, well, you don't get it before the Lord comes. But what I'm saying is, I guess you could say, are living in this society for some time, right? And you got this. Look, man, what does it say in Revelation? What's the 16th?
14 and 16.
Yep, yeah, you're gonna get that grievous sword.
The grievous sword, yeah.
Look, Esau's gonna start controlling you.
Sure did.
All right.
That movie Implant.
Yep, exactly. Hey, the brother brought out earlier, Implant. She couldn't, make her own decisions. And if she tried to do it, what was going to happen? She's going to get fucking tased, man. Tased into submission.
Then you got that social credit store shit that's going to be incorporated into it, man.
Oh, they show you that in Black Mirror?
In China, yeah.
China, they're going
Black
crazy.
Mirror shows you that. Oh, you're at a 2.5 rating or a 3.1 rating. Well, you're doing the grunt work now.
Yep, get to it.
All right, yeah, you're gonna be driving trucks all goddamn day and night. All right, you're gonna be shoveling, gravel all day and night. That's gonna be your job. You're not gonna get to the upper echelon. All right, because you've been bad. You've been a bad boy or a bad girl. Yep.
It's this anime, it's called Psychopaths. And basically, this shit old as hell, so I don't really remember. But it's like they put something in your head and shit. And whatever is your mental state, if you got psychotic thoughts or if you think you got doing crime, they gonna come to scoop your ass up, put you to death, seize you by force. And that's what Esau is doing, man. Hey, he did that. It was like a Fast and Furious movie where they had the eagle eye. And it was talking about basically they can see everything, know about everyone. Basically, Esau wants to be out that God complex, man.
Oh, Isaiah 14. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He said, like,
Second Thessalonians.
Yeah, that one too. But to finish it, I'm sorry. Go ahead. To finish it out, Daniel 8:25 at the end. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hands.
Right. And then Esau, in his comrades, okay, his goonies, are going to try to fight the most, not the most high, but Yahweh Shai, man, when he comes back. And they're going to lose terribly.
Oh, yeah.
Terribly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Flawless victory.
Hey, he got his send off military designing for it, man. What's the name of the
Space Force?
Space Force, man. He's putting a lot of money into that right now, man. He really believes in his heart that's gonna work, man, for him, man. Lord got him a trick bag.
Hey, that shit is a joke too.
Come on, man.
That shit is a joke, man. But it said in 2 Ezra 13 that the Lord would just put on that they durst fight.
Yeah.
They fuck, man. It's a Netflix show. That funny nigga, man. I forget what his name is, but they making a joke of the Space Force.
Wow.
Shit is a joke, man.
Yeah.
Office Space.
Yeah, him. But it's a joke, man. It's a joke of the Space Force.
Come on, man.
Right.
So Esau does that. What about what he did with Sarah
Sarah Connor.
No, not her. It's like he said Sarah Connor. With the chickens in office running out with and did you see the other white bar with the glasses and they did a spoof on her and stuff, got a whole show about it. So all their politics is a joke, the military is a joke, everything's a joke.
Hey, the movie Don't Look Up. The movie Don't Look Up.
Right.
That's literally the fucking administration.
Right.
They making a fun of the administration, man. From the puppet leaders to them not knowing what the fuck is going on to all the bullshit. It's all a satire comedy of everything that's happening in the day, man. And it goes back to what the brother was probably was going into, man. Is really witchcraft. It's sorcery. It's them foretelling you what's happening, man.
And real quick, just because I was battling somebody on the comic board one day, because Oh yeah, you know how it be, man. These idiots think all they know is what's in front of them. They don't know nothing else but what's in front of them. So I told them about, like, we were going back and forth about the Korea. Now, if you know anything about Korea, when NATO came around, they went on and gave them that division line, man. That's why you got the Korean War and the rest came off of that. But before that, they were one whole country, man. You know what I'm saying? And the point is, man, these people are just stupid, man. They just believe anything Esau puts in front of them, man. You know? You know, you see my point?
Hey, fuck you, man.
You really forget my point.
You gotta hit him with a demonic laugh, right?
That Martin did Michael Jackson, I know her, off of nothing.
Hey, we gonna laugh at these songs.
Step on a crack, break your mother back.
There ain't nothing like a broke Edomite, a homeless Edomite, an unemployed Edomite, an uneducated Edomite, an Edomite with no vision, an Edomite in a wheelchair. That's the best Edomite you can have, man. Yeah. The Bible said, rejoice and be glad, O daughters of Edom. Because what? You want to drink of that cup, the cup of trouble, the cup of oppression, right? The cup of punishment, lamentation. Yeah, you got it?
No.
What you got? Bring out what you got.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 31, verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men. But who are the modern day Egyptians? Esau, Edom, the separate.
No, brother. They're gods. They're gods, brother. You better respect these, man. Respect them, man. They got their faces in the money. Hey, come on, respect these people, brother.
Wanna be?
Brother. Brother, man. Come on, brother. They're gods, brother.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 31, verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High. And they horses flesh, like the brother was going into, how they making fun of the Space Force, man. Y'all not gonna stand a chance against Yahushua and the angels, man, and them chariots, man, that Yahushua got, man. It's off the chain, man. It's way out of this world, man.
Yeah, because you never fought the angels before. You never fought the chariots before. You saw them, but you never fought them, right? You could make a scenario about fighting the Russians. The Russians, the Germans. The Chinese, the Koreans, the Vietnamese. But you ain't got no scenario of fighting no chariots that disappear, that fly in different directions, that stop in a dime. Come on, man, what the fuck you gonna do? And what you gonna bring, some homosexual military men and women? Right? Because a lot of real men are not joining the military. A lot of real men are saying, man, let me go home to my family, let me get off this fucking grid, right? That's the main thing happening. They're getting off the grid, right? They doing like my man right here. You look like an off the grid guy right here, don't you? Huh? You ever heard of off the grid? Living off grid?
Yeah, I've heard of it, man.
You know what it means?
It means you're not connected to water source.
So you're not connected to the system, right?
Not connected.
How do you feel about that? It's not a good idea?
America's not been good to you lately, has it?
No, you can see it. America. What happened? America been rough thing, huh? What happened to the American dream?
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
The American dream gone?
That's a dream. Yeah.
It left with the 60s, probably even the 50s, right?
Hey, give me the book of Revelations 20 right
No,
quick.
it's
Hey now.
It's
the dream is over.
Hey now.
If you look at the
Down and out a little bit.
if you look at the the Ten Commandments.
What about it?
Most of them are like not to collect undue rent. So it's not to collect, not to like forgive them their debts. That's what it's about. So if you forgive a country that can forgive debts is stronger. Is stronger. Is stronger than the countries that support their workers, which are the creators of wealth. If they can support their workers, they get more.
Oh, so you believe in an American work hard, it'll build it up, and we'll be on, we'll be there
Yeah.
Oh no, it ain't gonna happen.
No, but it's been stolen.
Stolen by who?
By the bankers. By the bankers.
They don't want a rich slave, man. You know?
It's been stolen by the bankers. Yeah.
Because they own shit, everybody here. So
yeah, they own, everybody here is in debt, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah, we're all
When you were born, you were in debt.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so they don't want people
so,
to actually
so
rise up.
we're indentured servants.
But should it be like that?
No,
and this is the key thing you gotta realize. This is your kingdom, man.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be on top right now, man.
So what is the solution? What is the solution?
The solution is to like, not like throw off the debts. Like in Africa and Central America, they have the IMF. They have debts for the
Oh, so you're saying the IMF, huh?
IMF, and forget that shit. Forget that shit.
In other words, no problem. There is no solution, goddammit. The only solution, read right here. Read what you got. Revelations 20. We're going to give you the solution right now. There's one final solution. Start at the top. Yeah, the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, they can't help you. Right? The big bankers, the world bankers can't help you. The politicians can't help you. Legislation can't help you. The Senate can't help you. But here's what's going to help.
You believe in the Bible? Yeah, I'm a Buddhist.
You said what? Buddhist.
I suppose I'm a Buddhist.
Oh, don't worry. You ain't gotta believe it.
You about to get with that Buddha right now.
Believe it or not.
You think you hit with that
Get to the point.
Go ahead. Start at 20 and 1.
This book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the keys of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. Verse 2, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan.
So right now the earth is under a satanic vibration due to the people that's ruling the earth, because they are the seed of the Satan, right? When you go back to the history of who these people are, their bloodline go back to what Cain, right? And if you go back before that, their bloodline go back to the serpent in the garden, right? So keep reading.
My mentor is...
and behold him...
No problem. No problem.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 20, verse 2. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. Verse 3, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he shall deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled, and after that he must be loose a little season.
Right now we're in the season where the devil's loose again, right? Because the devil was shut down from the Roman Empire until what? The Renaissance.
No, the devil is the Roman Empire.
The devil wasn't the Roman Empire?
Hell yeah.
Hey, give me the book of Thessalonians, man.
Hey, yeah, I got it right here. I got it right here for you. I got it right here for you.
Okay,
check this out. Wait a minute. Let me say it. So let's read what the scriptures say real quick, right? This 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and we're gonna start at I'm gonna start at verse 1, but go fast. This 2 Thessalonians 2 and 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord, verbatim it says Jesus Christ, and by the gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of the Most High is at hand. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there coming a falling away first. So before the Lord comes back, the children of Israel, according to the Holy Scriptures, will fall from who they are. Right? It says, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. So it's a man on this planet Earth that's opposing himself unto from the Heavenly Father. He's contrary to the Heavenly Father, and this man is the man of sin, the son of perdition, right?
And Salaki, so when you go to all the other times the children of Israel were in captivity, the other nations honored who we serve. Yeah. We actually got let back in our land by these other nations. Yeah, go back to your homeland and rebuild. But here in this society, oh no, man, you tripping, bro. You could have been beating your meat last night, my man. You could have been whacking off, man.
Don't do that.
Oh, I'm okay.
He's a wanker.
I'm a wanker.
He was whacking his eyes last night.
Look out, he crazy.
This second The 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, it says, who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And hey, who is doing this on the planet Earth? Hey, it's this guy, man, the self-proclaimed white man, Esau Edom, man. You go to your grandma's church, you go in your grandma's crib, there's a picture of Cesare Borgia, Esau Edom up there, man.
Hey, don't offend no white people with the Greek and the Roman. They get offended if you say anything against the Greeks or the Romans.
Because according to them, that's when civilization
Was
began.
the best.
You know, they'll say when it began. You had all the ancient empires prior to that, but that ain't man. Only started with the Greek Empire. That's the pride of them, though.
Yeah.
That's the pride of Esau.
Alexander the Great.
The pride of thine heart has deceived you.
They got a white Adam touching a white Most High though, right? Yeah. Think about that picture.
And you can't forget the 0.5-inch rod that they got.
Come on, man. Butt-naked ass babies.
Touch his cheek.
Holy motherfucker paid this.
They always start the nigga history in slavery. That's where your history started, you niggas, in slavery. You don't go no past slavery.
Verse 5, it says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let, I say, be taken out of the way. And then who was in power, man? When the Apostle Paul was writing this, the Romans, man, which were Edomites. It says, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. In book of Malachi, the 1st chapter, it says Esau Edom is the border of wickedness. Hit it.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4. Just go straight to the point. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
So this man is that wicked, man. It says, I'm in that verse 8 again, it says, and then shall that wicked, we just read who that wicked is, be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, the chariots. Verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, man. So it's a man, it's a nation on this planet who's coming in the working and power of Satan. And who is it, man? Hey, who has not judged the work rightly? Who has destroyed nations and people, man? Who has oppressed everybody on this planet, especially these people on this side, man? It's Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. You see? Verse.
No, go ahead.
Hey, it said with all power and signs and lying wonders, man. Hey, even these left hand and right hand motherfuckers, when they be arguing this shit, the common person that they refer to is the man. And who's the man?
The man.
Hey, self-proclaimed white man.
Is this the man that makes the earth to tremble?
Man that shook kingdoms.
Yeah.
Let me get this again. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom says, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, the people against whom the Lord Yahweh have indignation forever.
It said that, read that from the top, where you started.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Exactly, because we just read it in that Revelation, the 20th chapter, how they were what, bound up for 1,000 years. Hey, that's during the time of that the Holy Roman Empire. That's when they went into captivity. Because there's two Roman empires. There's the pagan Roman Empire. That's where Esau was ruling and controlling everything. And then you had the Holy Roman Empire.
Well,
where
we could call it the unholy Roman Empire. Jake was bugged out.
Oh yeah, but I'm just using the terms that they use. The Holy Roman Empire is when Jake was when they got into authority and they started reigning. All right, and they had Esau in slavery, man. Okay, you see, and then Esau what? After they were loose that little season during the time of the Renaissance. That's when they started building up again.
just through marriages, man. When you go into history, they married into the royalty, man.
Yeah.
They married into the royalty and pushed you jakes out.
Yep.
The nigga woman.
Yeah, the nigga woman.
Man.
No woman made you fall, brothers.
Oh, yeah, Proverbs. Don't give the kings, they make them fall.
Don't give that strength to women.
There's a bunch of scriptures.
I don't know Jesus. He's talking about only Jesus I know is the white Jesus. When I was in whatever the fuck she was doing at the time, she said only God I know is so-called Jesus, the white man. You know what I'm saying? But her son was telling her that it was a black man. She wasn't trying to hear that shit. I know white Jesus. That's all. That's who I'm gonna serve. That's all I know, and I ain't dealing with no other God on this planet.
Yeah, right now you went to church because of your Hispanic mother, your black mother, right? Your black father didn't give a fuck about going to that church.
No.
Most black men ain't trying to go to no goddamn church. Most Hispanic men ain't trying to go to church. But who's going? The women, our mothers.
The only reason why you see men in there is because they're either making money off the people or they're trying to get some butts. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's it, man. Or they're just a complete simp. Because you do got them super simps. But for the most part, it's just all women.
They go to the club on Saturday and wear the same clothes to church on Sunday. Yeah, what the fuck?
In the church.
Man, oh my goodness.
Keep going on.
They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh had indignation forever, man.
This is the Lord. He's going to throw down, man. All right? With this via thermonuclear destruction, man. That's how the Lord's going to throw down. And we're seeing the build up to it, man. Okay? NATO and the EU is displeased. Okay, with the America making XYZ decisions. Okay, their enemies they wanted to get their hands on this place. You know,
Hey,
Russia, China, who else, man?
Guess who visited Saudi Arabia a few weeks ago? China.
Exactly,
Yeah,
man.
China went over to Saudi Arabia to do business.
Because you gotta remember, America recently threw Saudi Arabia under the bus, man. Remember that. That didn't happen that long ago. That was a couple of months ago, maybe. That was at the beginning of this year. All right, they threw them under the bus. Their top ally, they said, "Fuck you, hey." All right, to make them look better. So now Saudi Arabia is like, "Fuck you guys, man." That's why they weren't pumping oil. All right, a few months ago as well. Right? They told Saudi Arabia, hey, you need to start pumping more oil because things are getting tight over here.
OPEC told them that.
Yeah, and they're like, nah, man, fuck you. Literally, that's what they said, basically. Fuck you.
Well, America ain't nothing but a backstabber. I don't know what you said. A solid 10 years ago, America was against Ukraine. And they were for Russia because Trump was in power. But right now, and also they had a fucking dude, remember they had the Ukraine war that kicked off a few years back. They had to get the president out of there. And he was the one. So now they put the puppet who's in there right now. The actor. Yeah. George Soros, they said that's George Soros' son.
Oh, yeah, he looks just like him. Bro.
I'll put the picture up.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
George Soros.
And then on top of it, man, it's crazy. All these, whether they be politicians or these billionaires and all that, they all have ties in these places.
Yeah.
They all have interest. Because even another reason why they're backing up, the U.S. is backing up Ukraine so much right now is because Biden's son Hunter had ties in Ukraine.
Right. But what were those ties though? For money.
Exactly.
They were doing money deals, man. I can't remember exactly what it was about exactly. It was some backdoor like reserve backdoor deals they was doing. But the main point of it was to show that America, it changes. It does like my man from God of War, not God of War, War of God, God of War. Lord of War, who they just let out of jail, man. My man would sell weapons to one side, and one state would get loose, and he'd go to the other side and sell weapons, man, and vice versa, man.
Well, the Afghanistan was providing weapons to fight the Russians. And then fast forward 30, 40 years later, now you're fighting Afghanistan with the weapons that you provided.
America was.
And then now you done left the country, now they're promoting your weapons.
Right.
Then your jets, they're dancing.
Well, like
they left all those goddamn weapons, all that damn military.
And America tried to lie and say they come from there, but
Esau know what he's doing, man. The weapons about to be used on the fucking people.
Nah, what's the only country that drives Toyotas? America. They had all these Toyota trucks over there. But where the fuck these come from? We don't know. Get the fuck out of here. Straight from America, goddamn.
One thing America knows, all we gotta do is leave weapons. These people gonna turn on each other. Because it's a vacuum for power, right? Who's next to rule? We killed the president.
Right.
So we got now 16 different factions.
Who wanted the president?
Who won it?
You got the juice down.
While you guys are fighting, I'm over here taking your minerals.
Yeah, so what they're gonna do is, can brother get that? I think it's in Jeremiah how they send ambassadors. I forget where it's at. Type in the word ambassador. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because what Esau does then is, let's just say they how you said you have 16 different factions. They throw all the weapons in there, right? Now they're all fighting each other. Now the land is in turmoil. Now what does America do? Well, hey, this land is doing bad. That you know what? We need to step in. Okay, we restructure this place. Set up democracy. Okay, and and while they're doing that, they're taking your resources. All right, whether it be oil, gold, silver, lithium, the people, men, women, children, drugs, depending on where you're at, your opioids. Okay.
Well, you said one thing: human trafficking. They're stealing kids. The Bible said through his traffic, he doesn't prosper. He done magnified himself.
Give me 1 second, brother. Salakia. There's a scripture where it talks about how they send their ambassadors. I believe that was the word that's in it. Okay? They basically send these officials, all right, to basically, do the talking, all right, for America.
Economic hitmen, man.
Yep.
And when America used to start wars, and before they go into wars, they would send advisors to go check out everything. Going back to what you said, man.
Well, first they might send in Christian missionaries.
That too.
Scope out the land.
That was when they could use that. You can't use that no more. Yeah, the Muslim, that's motherfucker. Hell no, that's bullshit. We know what y'all niggas on. Y'all did that to the Latinos. Y'all ain't come through.
Yeah, I think that's the one. We'll go to verse 1 though.
The nigga woman look like a transgender. The nigga woman look like a transgender.
Trans linebacker, bro.
Yeah.
With these big ass motherfuckers snuffing up your eyelashes. All this goddamn makeup.
Let's get straight to the point out too.
What the fuck is this shit?
They taking out the car.
Oh, y'all found it?
I guess we start at one slide.
This Isaiah 18 and verse 1. Woe to the land shadowing with wings, which is beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, that sendeth ambassadors by the sea.
Yeah, so basically they send those ambassadors, man, and that's an ambassador is a representative. Okay, once you see a representative from the U.S. coming into your country, best believe your land is now going to be in turmoil, and they're going to steal all the natural resources, man, and they're going to start setting up these laws in your land. And they look, your religion, your customs are completely against it, but they're still going to set it up. Look, we're going to have women in power. Okay, we're going to have we're going to have most cities now, so on and so forth.
Everything that's against Yahweh Shema Shah, the things that they set up is against the Lord. It's not nowhere in these scriptures that you can find what they set up that's supposed to be righteous. It's not righteous, it's wickedness.
By the way, enjoy this fiat currency.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That bank, get that bank.
Enjoy debt, baby.
Yeah, that's the hey, man. Look, you're fucking paying on something that you'll never be able to pay on because you're still paying off interest. It's been 50 years and all you're paying off is the interest.
And right now, what they dealing with, a lot of credit. You know how many people got credit cards that they've been using because they ain't got no money?
Don't worry, just pay back in a month. Just pay back in 2 months. Don't worry, we gonna give you 2 months, you ain't gotta pay, man, while they adding up.
Yes, sir.
Keeping up Pink Clay, like, man.
Pink Clay, yeah.
That's basically it.
Yeah. Like the brother said, they set up these ambassadors. You had one dude in South America. They said, man, where the fuck did this dude come from, man? You talking about he the president. Well, they already had a president in office. You remember how?
Chile.
Chile, right? They already had a president in office. You come to talk about he's the new Democratic elected president. They're like, man, what's going on, man? You go to any other country where America done put their foothold in, it's a struggle between one people and another people, man.
And in the back of what you was just saying, make matters worse, it was a fucking woman president, man. She didn't came in and took over for the man. They over there rioting like a motherfucker right now, man. It's going down in Chile, man. They upset over that shit. They ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
It's really a reality check coming to the people around the world. Hey, war is coming.
Oh yeah.
War is coming, whether you like it or not. Because one thing we already know, man, when all hell break loose, you're not going to be able to function the way you're functioning in an operating society.
Nope.
Right? In an operating society, you could go to a grocery store. Your kids could go to school, right? Your wife could go to church on Sunday, right? You could turn on the water. You could, man, put on the heat. Hey, look at the motherfuckers in Ukraine, man. They like, the only thing that light is their cell phones. They got to charge their cell phones. That's the only light in the fucking house.
They showed them from the satellite, man. It was dark as hell in Ukraine. All the other countries lit up. Oh yeah, man. Ukraine fucked up, man. Don't believe the hype. It's all good over there. That's some bullshit. And America sending billions and billions of dollars over there. It ain't for the people.
Patriot missile and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's trying to destroy the Russians. But all that money is not for to help the Ukrainian people, man. It's to help that military defense and build up supposedly when Ukraine come back. But it's mostly for the people, man.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no fucking help for America either, man.
Nah.
Because we already know, you black people, the only help you think is the white man gonna help me. My white firefighter gonna put out my fire. The police gonna come stop the crime. My government military gonna stop the invaders.
Shit, not in 3 days?
Yeah.
January 1st, you motherfuckers, man.
Oh, hey, let's end on that note. Somebody pull that up.
Hey, I think
January 1st laws.
Cleveland finna do the same thing. I think they said Ohio or some other places too.
It's a lot of places. Man, it's a lot of places.
Happy holidays to you, my friend.
Go play with yourself.
Hey, if you know anything about Cleveland, Detroit, these are all failed cities. Like those cities they just threw the goddamn monkey wrench in and said, fuck it, man. Hey, you got another city like Oakland, California, they say, hey man, don't call us, man. Police say, if you're not getting killed or no heinous crime, do not call us, man.
Detroit?
Look, literally, I had a motherfucker call the police, and guess what? The police say, hey,
they hold on to Philly.
You ain't got nobody else that you can come to your house to help you out, to make do something to help you get you go somewhere else or something. Hey, look, this is what time we coming in, man. The government ain't trying to hear that shit. They ain't got nobody sent out to help you or none of that shit.
And that's what just happened in Buffalo, man. With all that cold storm that hit up there, man.
And that's, getting ready to add on to that, because the reason I said Philly's borderline, because Philly's one of them original 13 that they want to hold on to, and that'd be a black eye to Esau, even though he let Delaware go to the shitholes. But Buffalo is a fucking ghetto. Buffalo is a ghetto. Them motherfuckers out there carjacking people. They driving cars and stuck on the side of the road, man. They carjacking Uber drivers is helping people, man. But Buffalo been a shithole, man. It's an urban shithole, and it don't get as much money as the New York, the big city, big outdoors. So Buffalo's a shithole. Most of upstate New York is a shithole.
So check it out, right? Illinois' non-detainable offenses beginning January 1st, 2023. Aggravated battery, aggravated DUI, aggravated fleeing, arson, burglary, drug.
Can I say something real quick? And this is what is it? You don't have to have cash for a bailout, right? So you can do all these, serious crimes. And I'll say this: yeah, you'll have a court day, right? But look, the system is so behind, backed up. You're not gonna get a date till what? 5 years from now?
Come on, man.
Or more? Hey, come on, bro. Then you can intimidate
the witness.
Well, no, a public official, which is going to get into
it.
Yeah. So you're going to have guys that are literally going to go to these judges' cribs and shit. This is where the sedition.
And kill them and shit like that, man.
Shit, even if they don't do that, just. Bro, those threats, intimidation.
But like I said, hey, a lot of these people gonna go to these people's houses, these so-called judges and lawyers. Hey, a lot of these people's finna get killed, man. Because hey, we coming in a time where look, ain't no law, ain't no correction, ain't no making it right.
They just dropped off a bunch of migrants at one of the politicians' houses.
Kamala Harris. This is their second time doing this shit.
Oh my God.
They all camped out for it.
Everything's out in the open. You politicians are not here.
It's a wrap. You can't have none of the wickedness you doing, man. It's gonna be, everything gonna be televised. Everything. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Everything that's wicked, guess what? You better to see all this on TV, man.
Hey, remember the governor of Michigan? They sent 5 bunch of militia dudes. Hey, they just sent some dudes recently. Like, I don't know what the brother was just saying. And how long ago was that?
They was marching in front of Larry Lightfoot's home.
This is the uproars of the people.
Trying to protect their shit.
This is the uproars of the people that the Lord said was going to happen, man. Because everyone is tired of the governments that are, you know, in power, man, and that's over them. Because the little guy keeps getting screwed. The squeeze keeps getting tighter, you know? So these people are about to bug out. They're really about to bug the fuck out. It's about to be some purge shit. Like, hey, we've been saying it for years. Look, the movies that you see is predictive programming. Look, you're gonna be in a purge movie soon, man. You're gonna be in The Road. You're gonna be in the Book of Eli, you know, pretty soon. This is what's coming.
That's right. Arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide, man. You could have a motherfucker give your daughter some drugs and the bitch die, and guess what? All he gonna get is a ticket.
Yeah.
Intimidation.
Hey, look,
Here you go.
And what the government tell you? They say it's up to you to figure out
how much
protect your
force
shit that you need to do
apply.
to protect your shit, man.
Hey,
that's how we coming in.
That intimidation, like you were saying, like if you in court or something right now, and you go to the guy who's putting charges, like you go to his crib and like, man, don't push charges. That's intimidation. They can chuck the charges up, man. They can blow you up, like, hey, man, throw a felony on that nigga, man. That's felony intimidation right there.
But now it's a non-detainable offense.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit.
Wow, man.
It's over with.
So you can threaten a witness.
It's over with. And then gonna happen to you.
Hey, this all this shit going to.
Look, arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide, intimidation, kidnapping, second-degree murder. As long as you didn't plan to kill this motherfucker, premeditated, hey, threatening a public official.
Yep. And I'll say this, because you got counties like Kankakee County, all of different counties, right? They're saying that this is unconstitutional.
Oh yeah.
With that being said, though, now you're seeing what the division amongst these towns and these people, man. The Lord said that was going to happen.
So say you would have a fraud though.
And how can it? What did y'all try to say? If a kingdom be divided, how can it stand?
Well, Florida said we ain't doing the COVID lockdown no more.
Oh yeah. Hey, look,
back when it was going on, you know, like they wasn't going with the lockdown, like
Ain't got no proof about nothing. Y'all ain't telling us shit. Y'all ain't got nothing niggas to put us in our face that we can tell these people about nothing. That's why they ain't dealing with it, man. A lot of these fucking places ain't gonna deal with the shit. But guess what? These niggas gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be destroyed. Ain't nothing to do about it.
Well, everything links up with the Egyptian against the Egyptian, neighbor against neighbor, city against city.
Kingdom against
kingdom against kingdom, brother against brother, man.
Mother against father, father against son. Yeah. All this shit, man, is about. We in the time that everything is happening right now.
In other words, prepare for trouble. With that, we're gonna give all honor and glory and praises to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Makadosh.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that teach you real well. Salutations to the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua. In sincerity and in truth, we say what? Above, above. Shalom.
Shalom.